We are going.
We are going. Yeah, that's very exciting.
Yeah, we are going.
We're going.
To Dubai.
Oh! But it's not like we are a part of Kerala Gulf diaspora.
But
Before we begin what this video is all about, but you know what this video is all about because you've read the title, I'm gonna tell you what Kerala Gulf diaspora is. Okay, so have you ever heard about mass migration?
yeah.
Like Punjabis to Canada, but okay, that was a joke. I didn't mean that was not a mass migration.
Punjabis, please calm down. My mom is a Punjabi, so please.
That doesn't make
Punjabi joke approved.
Okay. So, the people from Kerala, they apparently migrate a lot to the Gulf area. Dubai, Kuwait, UAE. Okay, so
Today we're going to be reviewing 365 Days by Nikhil Ramteke.
now the best part about this book is the plot.
And the language he has written the book in. The
You
way.
mean English?
No. The way he's written it is in very Malgudi way.
Like Arvind Ryan is right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
that makes
It
sense.
feels like home.
Aww.
It feels like a village or a town you belong originally from.
And you can actually see the sky of that village.
Yeah.
Even though I've never been to South
the
India.
stars in the sky. Yeah.
Okay, so we were talking about Kerala Gulf diaspora.
Yeah.
So this book is actually about one of those many men of the mass migration who migrated to East Asia. And one of them is Chichukuti. This man is like a pretty awesome guy, like, you know, very hardworking, and it just reminds me of so many people who like work their lives out just to earn a basic living. So he's a fisherman in Kerala, and he with his family, along with his family, migrates to Dubai. So he migrates to Dubai to start.
Just make a living or make a good fortune for his.
Yeah, and everybody wants a new beginning at some point.
Yeah.
Like this kind of new beginning, we all know it's risky. So this, even though when we figure out the plot and we see in the first few pages, we get to know that he's going to migrate, we get a little fear inside for Shijukuti. We feel like don't do that. Things are not gonna happen. We know. We've read the plot line.
In order to make a fortune, he tries different things in Dubai. He tries carrying goods and he tries doing other jobs,
But then he gets involved in this big world, like for example, you want to buy a new land, but in order to buy that new land, you have to become a part of this really cruel and corrupt system, which you don't want. All you want is a freaking land, right? But then you have to fill out many forms. So he just becomes, all he wants is a decent life, to sleep well, and there's always this constant prayer going on inside you, because he's a nice guy, and then he just gets so much of his insight comes out when so many things are happening in Dubai. He discovers this whole new side of himself. You think that you can never be that person, you think that you can never do things like this, but a situation comes and bam, you are that person you thought you'd never be. Okay, I forgot my favorite part. Oh my god, I forgot my favorite part of the drawings. These are like, those satiric cartoon sketches that we see on newspapers. These are something like that. Like a little satire and sadness in them, showing how cruel everything is right now.
this book is not the easiest to read, but it's not difficult.
Want an intellectual read? 365 Days is the one.
Is for the intellectual being.
Yes. And the fact that it all happens in 365 days. It's just 1 year. And it feels like a freaking lifetime. Like everything happens, everything just changes. Like 1 year ago, it was the entire different universe altogether.
While reading the book, you'll feel like you are someone who's experiencing it too. It's not just Sijukutti.
Yes. This book is an amazing attempt of all those Malayalis who have been to the Eastern Asia and have experienced things. Like nobody, I don't think so, any other author ever wrote about it. Like before this book, I didn't even know about Kerala Gulf diaspora, that so many South Indians have migrated. Look, I had no idea, really. But this book is like actually written about something that should be talked about, but it's not.
Yeah.
Right? Like so many things that we don't talk about but happens. So it has brought out a very less spoken issue that so many South Indians actually go to Middle East, and I don't really know why that happens and why is it happening, but it does happen, and the world does not treat them very good.
Well written, narrated perfectly, price, affordable,
Pictures,
and
a beautiful story.
Yeah, and something new. So yeah.
That's all you need. Like I enjoyed reading it.
This is a rich book.
And this is my kind of book.
Yeah.
Like there are people who come to me and tell me that they love what I read. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying that this is my kind of book.
And I hope the editing is better because now we can do this and this and this.
You can do that.
Yeah.
And this.
Oh no, actually we cannot do that. You can see our Instagram here.
Facebook is here.